And hello, Drew.
Good morning, Seth.
Are you ready for the best damn morning of your life?
I think so. I usually self-sabotage, though, so hopefully that doesn't happen today.
I think you'll be all right. I think you'll be all right. We are going to have just a great show today, Drew. Would you like to hear what I have in store for us?
I would love to. Rattle them off.
So we're going to play some games like we often do.
Yes, that's core.
We're going to talk about my week and why I feel like I'm dying and exhausted right now. And I'm a morning person. I'm a morning person, and I feel
You're an in-morning person.
I'm an in-morning person, and I feel so exhausted. When my alarm went off this morning, it was awful. So we'll talk about that. We'll have a little therapy session, as we often do. We're going to talk about conspiracy theories this morning.
Okay.
We're just gonna do it all, baby. We're gonna do it live, and we're gonna do it all.
I like that. I like doing it. Who doesn't?
Is there anything that you would like to do this morning, Drew?
I would like to beat the water temple. That is my goal today. I'm pretty sure it's going to happen unless I really screw things up. I remember the boss not being super hard. So should be good. Maybe get the big round sword. Maybe go to Gerudo Village. Correct me. I mean, and how would you correct me in the comments? You know what I mean? Like,
it's got to be Gerudo.
I don't know. It's like the GIF thing, you know? Like,
yeah,
it's GIF.
It's all internet lore at this point,
GIF,
you know?
Yeah, that's true.
All right, let's roll the intro video and get into this.
I'm Seth.
And I'm Drew.
And this is Nerd Beating the Nerd.
All right. Water Temple. Wow, right into Link's arm.
Right into the eye of Link.
Right into the arm of the lake. Oh, buddy. Well, let's start this little chill sesh, this little friendship test, if you will.
Yes.
With a little, what's in the cup? I actually am not drinking out of a cup this morning. I am having myself a little Waterloo, as I often do. This is the lemon lime one, which is basically just unsweetened Sprite.
Okay.
Which I like. I like lime stuff. I'm actually sick of beverage companies making just ridiculous. They're like, let's take two fruits that don't belong together and smush them together, and that'll be the name. Like, I'm cool with that, but I'm also like, just give me a lime. Just give me a lemon lime. Just give me an orange. Just give me a. So yeah, I appreciate just this lemon lime, because on this other one, like, this is exactly what I'm talking about. I have another Waterloo for later. It's raspberry nectarine.
Okay,
you know?
Well, that's okay. I 100%. I'm on the same page with you there. Like, why would you specifically pick nectarine?
Yeah,
but like, I like a good combo.
This is not even the worst example. I think if it was like raspberry nectarine lavender, it's just like, why the lavender? I don't need the third fruit.
Strawberry kumquat basil, and you're like, what?
Exactly. You're just like,
I don't even know what a kumquat tastes like. I actually also don't. So I think it's like sour.
And that's the thing. I think they leave some of that up to the imagination, and it's just for marketing purposes and whatnot. What do you got in the cup? What's in the cup?
Well, I know I've mentioned this previously, but because it is October, we lost and found the new Orange Scream. It's got like them sugar skulls on there, man. I'm very excited about it. Let's get a little crispy can crack here.
Not the expired one.
No, fresh.
Getting that freshy fresh. Ooh, so
crispy,
pleasing. I should have cracked mine, but I didn't. So
it's okay. It's all right. But no, dude, so good.
I love me some of that. So that's what's in the cup. If you're just joining us, you didn't miss anything. You missed us stumbling through our intro and me talking about how tired I am, which is kind of odd. And then we just talked about what beverages we're enjoying. Why don't you do us a favor, chat? Shout out in the comments. What's in your cup?
Yes. I would like to know what folks are drinking. What's the hot thing on the street? Because I am so out of touch from a lot of things, and I also have a tendency to get in like very specific ruts. Like it's not a rut. Like I like what I'm drinking, you know, but I rarely change, and that's you know.
Well, you know what? Speaking of beverages, and I think that this is a good little segue, unprepared segue, if you will. Do you know what a dirty soda is?
I do. I actually really like dirty sodas.
It's like not something I was hip to until this week, actually.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
I'm just living under a rock, apparently. And I saw the headlines for like dirty Mountain Dew and stuff.
Yeah. I've never had a dirty Mountain Dew. Here's the thing.
Well, no. They just launched it. Like they just launched an
okay.
actual SKU that is dirty Mountain Dew. But
do you remember when the coconut Dr. Pepper came out?
no, but I'm sure I walked past it 100 times in the supermarket.
That's okay. That was like Dr. Pepper's take on a dirty Dr. Pepper kind of a thing. They didn't call it dirty Dr. Pepper. They just called it Dr. Pepper with coconut cream.
Yeah.
And it was delicious. It was a fantastic taste sensation.
Well, that's why I'm so confused by this trend. And it's not okay, so back it up. Apparently, the genesis story of dirty soda is that it started in Utah. And they have like these dirty soda places, and but they're actually mixing, you know, little syrups, and they're putting like whipped cream on the top of it and all this crazy stuff, which if I'm being honest, we were doing at freaking Steak and Shake when I worked there at age 16. I mean, if you wanted a vanilla
that was
Coke,
the old, dude, that was the old fountain.
Yeah. You got
stuff.
You got a glass of Coke with a pump of that vanilla in there. And a 02 Fazdu. Hello.
There we go.
But yeah, like, so I feel like this has always been a thing, but they're just doctoring it up even further out there in Utah. And then that show, which I also didn't know existed until like this week or last week, because my wife started watching Dancing with the Stars. And there's two gals on there from a show called Mormon Wives. Did you know that was a thing?
No.
So
I mean, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, but apparently on that show, they drink a bunch of dirty soda, and that kind of brought it into the zeitgeist, if you will. Okay. And so that kind of makes sense to me. There's these places that are doctoring up sodas, and it's kind of this thing. How wholesome of the Mormons to make that up too. They're like, we don't really drink, and we're gonna.
Well, they don't drink caffeine either. So like, I guess that does boil down to like, if you're just using the syrups, like they're probably they're non-caffeinated or something.
I don't know. Yeah, and call me out too. I mean, I'm sure Mormon folks do drink. The reason why I say that is because in the state of Utah, fun fact, you're only allowed to have like beer products that go up to 3.2% alcohol.
3.2.
So
that might have changed, but yeah.
If it did, but at one point it definitely. I'm like 99% sure that's still a thing. So anyway, like there's some laws in place there. They have some goofy laws compared to the rest of the union, and so anyway, it's just like doesn't surprise me. Okay, they got this thing going on with soda, but they're doctoring it up like in real time with like pumped syrups and things like that. So okay, fast forward to now, the freaking execs and marketing folks at Pepsi are like, you know what we should do? Let's make dirty Mountain Dew, which is just different flavored Mountain Dew,
which is
as they've been doing forever.
Son of a.
So that's where like these trends confuse me. Is like it's not the same, but it's good marketing though, I guess, and I'm sure it'll be good. I'm sure it's a thing that people will enjoy.
Well, like anything, it will come and go pretty quick, and then there will be that percentage of folks that love it, and then because it's gone, they're going to be all bummed out. And oh wait, what am I doing? Am I an idiot? I think I'm an idiot. Yeah, I'm an idiot.
I prematurely hit that, but I was gonna make a joke and then hit that. What an idiot!
Totally fine.
Anyway, I don't know why I got off. Oh yeah, because we were talking about what's in the cup, and then I found out what dirty sodas were this week. So that's cool.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't crumble cookies come from Utah as well?
That's a good question.
I feel like that happened. I feel like that there was some. I don't know, dude. Like, I question. I don't want to jump the gun here because I think we're going to talk a little bit about conspiracy theories at some point, but I mean, like, what is even happening with that? Like, is it the Mormons that are just like really throwing a bunch of money after this stuff, where they're like trying to convince folks that, like, oh no, see, everything's great, we have these delicious cookies and now these dirty sodas, like, you know what I mean? Are they trying to convert people?
I don't know about that, but I do know that's all these things sound like diabetes in cookie and soda form. That's what I was saying about dirty sodas when I found out what it is. I'm like, so you're taking sugary drinks and you're adding more sugar to the drinks, which I guess you could use, like zero products all around, because they have like zero sugar syrups and.
I wish there were more zero sugar stuff. Like, and gas stations, they don't carry a lot anymore. It pisses me off, dude. I want to try some of these flavors, but I refuse to get full sugar on any of them. I go zero sugar and or diet, but it's like I'm pretty much stuck. Oh, you
Joe Schmo says Mormons don't drink coffee, I believe, so they use soda as an excuse to drink caffeine, I believe. That would make sense, Joe Schmo.
They also soak, which that's definitely not got to be good with their Lord, Joseph Smith. We're not gonna explain what that is. I mean, I guess we could if you really want to know.
Nah, if you want to know what soaking is, just look it up. And I think you can soak with multiple partners too. So good for them, dude. Good for them, really.
So sort of.
They're keeping it fresh. They're the coat of many colors, if you will.
And I say that only to also throw out there that, oh damn it, that it's like, you do you, boo.
Yeah. So the coat of many colors reference. I was in. Joe Schmo says, describe soaking in detail.
Okay, well, here, no, we'll get creative with it. So, what do you do? See, the thing is, marinating to me would be a much better term, because what are you doing? You're taking meat and you're adding it to a slightly acidic and salty solution, and you are doing that for as long as it takes for the meat to go soft. That is exactly what soaking is. It's just a poor name.
Do you think you get like a post-soak clarity?
You know what? I think the post-soak clarity for them is, wow, that was great. Also, I wonder if the shaker is down to be the soaker next time. And if the shaker, so okay, if you're gonna take your meat, your tenderloin, if you will, and you're gonna marinate it, sometimes you're gonna need to oscillate that meat in the bag. You really want to like get it all tender and stuff. So you can have a friend that will put their feet on the underside of the bag which contains your meat, and they will help oscillate and joscillate your situation.
Wow, so. I'm so lost, but also I was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Joey, thanks for the sub. Listen, I made the Code of Many Colors reference. I was in Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. That was the first musical that I was in.
Okay.
Is it Blitz? Thanks for the subscription.
Oh,
yeah, Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. And you know what? I will always be salty that I didn't get the part of Joseph. That went to Evia, Rock and Rolla. Thank you for the sub.
Thank you.
I will always be salty that I didn't get the part of Joseph. It went to a senior and I was a freshman. I didn't deserve it.
Sure. Brian
B, thanks for the sub. And so I played one of Joseph's brothers, though, and I did have a solo. It was, I don't know if have you ever seen that musical, Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat?
Yes, I think so.
Zeb Strong, thanks for the sub. Yeah, they gave like different musical genre to each one of the brothers who had a solo, and mine was the country one. I don't know why they thought that I was country. So I put on this like country accent. And yeah, saying,
here we go. I need to boots.
So the biblical story of Joseph is that he had a slew of brothers, but he was I don't know if he was the youngest or what, but he was like the chosen one. His father showed him the most love, and he loved him so much that he gave him this coat of many colors. And his brothers were super mad, and so they paid someone to murder him.
Murder.
And it didn't go as planned, and he ultimately lived and lived out a different life in another part of the world or something. They later run into their brother and all this stuff. But there's this part where like he's just been murdered or he's disappeared or whatever, and my character sings to the father about how they don't know what happened to Joseph. I don't know. Or, something happened. Or no, I think they told their dad that he got killed by like a wild boar or something like that. So anyway.
Oh, dang, son.
So yeah, I had to break the news to old Papa that the favorite had been killed. And I sang it in a country twang. And if I do say so myself, I think I stole the show, but I digress.
I think you did, dude. I think you were the favorite. You were the side character that everyone was just like, oh my God, he's so good. Like, he's going to be on Hollywood.
Well, one of these days I'm going to pull out all these old, musical tapes and like digitize them, and maybe we'll put them up on the channel. I'll just put up like High School Musical circa 2006, and people can watch me as as some of these characters. All right. Let's go right into a new segment.
Okay.
If you're just catching us, welcome. Drew and I, we like to play video games together. So what better way to share our friendship with you than to start a YouTube channel and start beaming it out into the interwebs and to cyberspace? We've been friends for a really, really long time, north of a decade. And so we like to hang out with each other and also with you. Thanks for being here. Hit the subscribe button. It's the best way to support the channel. Thank you. This segment, 18 minutes past the hour, is called My Toxic Trait. And this has been kind of a repeat segment that we like to do every week, because who doesn't showcase toxic traits from week to week to week to week? I don't think I'll ever run out of toxic traits to share with all of you.
I hope I do, but let's be real.
Yeah, that's like personal. That's like personal growth type stuff. If you can get rid of your toxic traits, you're like adulting. You're living, baby. All right. My toxic traits for the last few weeks have been kind of gross and not controversial, but just like you might think differently of me when you hear them. Not today, but the last couple of weeks. We talked about how when I get my hair cut, I don't take a shower that night because I've already showered that day, and that's kind of gross. I always cut my fingernails in the bathroom, and so I don't really feel the need to like clean them up because like they're just going everywhere, and that's super gross. But this week I decided to go a little bit more vanilla, but it's just as equally toxic. And it's sort of on brand since we're playing games. I never, my toxic trait is that I never finish games. I start them and I love them and they capture my imagination and I'm all in on it, baby. But then somewhere along the line, like hour 6, 8, 10, I start to kind of get bored with it. Indiana Jones, the newest Indiana Jones iteration, is a good example. I played that game for 14 hours. And because I'm not very good at it, I didn't beat the game, even though it said on Game Pass it was supposed to be able to be beat in some time of the 14-hour, in a 14-hour time frame.
Sure, but I mean, it can be.
It can be, of course. So I kind of set that expectation in my head, and then it just kind of got repetitive. And I felt, shout out if you played that game and you felt this way, right around that time, it felt like the game was about to end. It was like this huge epic thing, and I was like, you're like falling from stuff, and you're like sliding down, and it's like, wow, this is the end. This is so epic. This is crazy. And then it just didn't end. And I was like, and it brought me into like another place where I have to like, do Indiana Jones stuff, like steal.
Do it Indiana Jones style.
And I just was over it. And I just didn't beat it. And so that happens to me a ton. I just kind of get sick of it. I also think games are too long now, personally. And I don't need 100 hours. I don't need 100 hours of gameplay. I need like
10.
Yeah. I mean,
I need a nice little digestible 10.
In certain games, I mean, you're not going to play Skyrim for 10 hours and you get very far at all. There are certain exceptions to those rules, but like that's why I laid the controller down on Skyrim for a long time, and it took me forever to beat it because I just kept walking away and coming back, walking away, coming back. Whoa, look at that.
We got a little upskirt action on the Link there.
Nice. His loincloth matches his
little tights.
Pantaloons.
They're white, so are those tidy whiteys?
I think so. I would say so. Whatever the medieval equivalent is. But yeah, that's my toxic trait for the week. I never finish games, and it's kind of a problem. It's not great. And in a time where games are essentially unlimited, and I have like several games in my Steam cart right now because there's the fall sale. But I know I'm probably not going to play these games, but they're just so cheap. Sure. I'm like, I got to buy them. So, like, I've got a Tomb Raider title in there.
Okay.
Like a more contemporary Tomb Raider. That apparently people love it. It's like $3. It's like, why not? Why not, dude? Maybe one day you'll play this game. Nice save, dude.
Yeah, dude. I could beat. Oh, son of a. Yeah, it was a nice save.
In a moment, I'm going to make Drew tell us about his toxic trait. But if you have a toxic trait that you want to share and get off your chest, put it in the comments. We can all talk through this together. There's nothing that we can't solve as a team.
We're stronger together.
All right, Drew, I shared my toxic trait. Now, what is your toxic trait?
Thank God I made that. Well, okay, so this is not my toxic trait, but it's fresh on my mind.
Okay.
I think something that is sort of toxic of mine at the moment is that I really love the current Sabrina Carpenter trend on TikTok.
Oh my God.
I just explained that to Seth this morning, and if you're unaware, I forget the name of the song, but it's a transitional one where, people transition from looking kind of disheveled and sad into so much better. I'll leave it at that. That's not my toxic trait, but I guess it is toxic that my For You page is littered with that. No, I had kind of a poor one last week, so this week I figured I would just kind of like try to dive a little bit deeper. My toxic trait is I tune people out. And I do that because I assume that they're already wrong, regardless of what the situation is. So I mean, you're the exception, but I think you're the only exception.
You are the only exception. You are.
Yeah, but dude, I mean, it's bad. I mean, I even my boss, as example, like he will start talking about, of course, he will start talking about something that I assume is important. Yeah, I don't care. It's completely lost on me. I will just wait until his meat flaps start, stop moving, and then I just sort of give like a generic answer. He likes to call and talk on the phone while he's doing stuff, and I'm like, dog, I am here to do job. Why are you distracting me from doing my job?
Well, because he's bored, dude.
On. Well, I get that, but I don't want to. We're not friends. I don't want to talk to him. Like, what do you need? I need this. Great, done.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to just like. So, did you see Hunting Wives? Or like, no, no.
Dude, I saw part of the first episode of Hunting Wives, and I did not want to watch any more of it.
Yeah, I didn't. I don't. That's also another thing too. I judge people based off of the TV shows that they're watching, and I have no room to talk. The TV shows I've been watching is just anime at the moment. You know what I mean? Like that's all I've been consuming. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
I try. I talk out of both sides of my mouth with that because I want to not judge people. And there's a lot of things I do judge them off of that are probably even worse than the TV shows that they choose to consume. But I also try to give people the benefit of the doubt on certain things. Like you're allowed silly, goofy, guilty pleasures, I think. I don't know.
Sure.
Like we all like stupid stuff that we're like, yeah, I still like Pokemon even though I'm a grown adult. You know what I mean? Like we all like stuff. And some people would look at that and be like, dude, grow up. And it's like, you know what? Like, screw you. Like just let me live. Let me have that childlike whimsy.
Tiger's tiger.
Yeah, don't take away my let me be a kid. Let me be a Chuck E. Cheese kid.
Be a kid. Ba-dum-bum.
I don't know why this just popped into my mind, but I must say it. This is my toxic trait. I have to get stuff out before my brain forgets it. Especially if I think it's good. I saw this TikTok today where it was like day 16 of playing the piano for my wife the second she gets home. And it's this beautiful man, I must say. And he's playing
Does he wear wigs?
No, he's playing Your Song by Elton John beautifully and singing it beautifully. So she's walking into the door fresh from what I assume is work, and he's like, do 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 do. No, that's a Tiny Dancer. But anyway, he's like, my gift is my song, and this one's for you. And he sings almost the whole thing, and she comes in. She kind of greets him like, hey baby, or something like that, but then she realizes kind of in real time he's singing to her, and she kind of slowly walks over and I don't know if she kisses his cheek, but she caresses him in some way. Then kind of sits on their couch, which is next to his piano, kind of out of frame. And he proceeds to finish the song. And then oh,
so he finishes for her?
He finishes for her. And then I don't think they embrace or anything beyond that. But the real gem was the comments, because of course all the ladies come out for that. And they're like, it's so good. One lady was like, me staring angrily at my husband that does not sing and does not play the piano. And then someone else said, as I stare at my spouse who's playing PlayStation right now. It's and it was just so many good comments. I'm just like,
dang it, son.
Someone else said, may I someday find this love, or something like that. And it was just so wholesome and good. And I was just like,
well, I mean,
I love it.
Let's be real. There's something wrong there. You know what I mean? He Dutch ovens her or something, or he leaves like a poop sock on the floor.
Like you're
And
saying, they've got their problems just like everybody else.
dude. I'm not saying
yeah.
that he like beats her or anything. Like that's awful. And if that's the case, like that's horrible. But no, like, everyone has their weird little grossness.
Yeah.
You know,
Some people, they cut their toenails and don't clean it up. Freaking weirdo,
Yeah.
gross people.
Dude. Others just don't listen to people and just wait for them to finish talking so that they can talk.
Yeah, and that's a problem. That most people are just waiting for their moment to speak. They don't care. That's a good one though. That's a really good one. And I think another toxic trait of mine is that I don't believe a lot of what people say. I'm very skeptical. Like if I had just met you, we were like at like a work function and we were just chit chatting, and you're like, yeah, like I'm a painter. My cynical mind would go like, is he really, or is she really? Like, yeah, you paint. Yeah. Like that's a bad example because you can enjoy painting and not be good at it. I'm one of them, but it's like
he's actually really good.
But
he's really good.
I'm really not. I've had a couple that I kind of pulled off or whatever, but I'm trying to think of a better example than that because that's kind of a bad. I guess if you claimed that you were like a really good painter and you were like kind of braggy about it, I would instantly be like, I need receipts, bro. Like, and even if you showed me a picture, I'd be like, is that their work? I want you to whip out the easel right now and paint me an MFN picture right in front of me. I gotta see it.
You want him to whip it out?
I need proof. I need you to whip it out and prove it. And that's toxic, dude. You should just, you should just believe.
Heck, dude.
You should just believe. Wow, you just got caught up.
Yeah. What is he even gonna do to me, dude? What is he trying to do to me, dude?
Sean, this is the final boss, right, of the water temple.
Of the water temple, yeah.
Here's another wholesome thing. We're mixing in wholesome internet videos with toxic traits. I don't know why, but I saw another really wholesome video, and I like wholesome internet. I do. I don't care if it's manufactured. It makes me feel good, and I don't care. So there's this gal whose entire shtick, it's called, what did she call it? Like kindness drive-bys or something like that.
Okay.
And she just drives by people, and she'll be like if you were just walking down the street, she might roll her window down and be like, hey, sir. Yeah, excuse me, sir. You look really handsome today. And they're always like so taken aback by it. She does it men, women, everything, or like she'll like stop a lady and be like, ma'am, I just want you to know that your outfit is you look so great today. And they're just always like so taken aback and just so like it just makes people's day. And I'm like, man, this is so wholesome and nice. Like, why don't more people do this? Why don't I do this? And I don't need to make videos about it. I could just do it, like, I don't know. We just need more kindness in the world.
The reason why I don't, because I have in the past. I have done things of that nature in the past where I am, I'm at like a coffee shop or something and I just dig someone's vibe. And I'm just like, oh, hey, I really like your shirt, or I really like your, whatever. And you sometimes, dude, they just get weirded out, and I feel bad. I'm like, no, that was not my intention. My intention was not to like make you feel gross or whatever because I am gross and I'm trying to be nice. Like, no, I was legit trying. I know how horrible working in customer service is. Like, I'm trying to make your day a little bit better, and by being the guy that's like, that's what I get.
Yeah, I didn't know water could.
Could be so grippy, dude.
Yeah, it was for real. Did we finish the fire temple?
Yes,
Sean, we did.
Yeah,
I don't know why I said
forest, fire, and now onto water. We have shadow and spirit left.
I don't know why I repeated Drew's answer.
That's right.
Drew can't see the chat, only I can, but obviously you guys can hear him.
Yes.
Yeah,
Damn it.
I get it. I've done weird stuff like that too. Like, I guess it's not weird, but yeah, like people are weirded out by kindness. They're taken aback by it. They're like, wait, why is this guy? What does he want?
Yeah, exactly,
And,
dude. It is very much the nobody does anything for free anymore. Like, where's the camera? You know, like
Yeah.
it sucks, dude. I hate that.
There's this great song by a band called Rat. They're like a
Rat?
80, yeah, Rat. R-A-T-T.
Okay.
They're an 80s. Is it? Oh, I missed it. Thanks for the sub. So, oh man. Rats. Yeah, the band's called Rats. It's an 80s hair band, and it's called Nobody Rides for Free, is the name of the song. And it's, Nobody rides for free. It's great. It's a great song. If you're into
sure it is.
80s hair music and you don't know Rats, where have you been?
True.
Ermum? Trap in the corner, hook shot into the corner, easy kill.
Yeah. I
don't know what that means. Do you know what that means, Drew?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's if I was better at games, I could like try to get him in between, or it rather, in between the these little spiky doos, you know, in the corner.
Oh.
And then there's like less of a likelihood of it escaping. But I'm not great at my job.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Sean says, there is 2 people, but Zelda Ocarina of Time is single. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I'm the only one playing, if that's what you're asking.
There you go. Wow. See, Drew's much smarter than I.
No.
Yeah, we're, that's a really good point, Sean. Maybe I should explain the show. We are just a couple of besties who like to hang out, play video games together, and a lot of time it's single player stuff. Like we're just chilling, we're just hanging out. We're like those kids, you know, who only had one controller, but they invited all their friends over. You know?
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
you guys gonna watch me play video games?
I just got this multiplayer game, but I only have one controller. You want to come watch? Because I like to watch. And so, yeah, that's what we're doing. We're just hanging out, and that's our thing. We hang out. We talk about stuff. We were just talking about toxic traits. I don't want to change segments until Drew beats this. No pressure, Drew. Until he
it's fine.
beats the boss.
I don't know how many hits it takes to get to the center of this Tootsie Pop, but I do feel like it's got to be soon. You know?
Yeah. That's so funny. I was gonna make that exact same joke. So.
Oh, son of a...
Oh, dude,
and
then you walked into the spike?
Here's the thing. I did that on purpose because I was really getting sick of the low heart biddy-deep sound.
Oh, dude, that reminds me of my car's beeping sound when I don't put my seatbelt on. And
you don't put your seatbelt on?
Spoiler alert, I have a Subaru. And if you've ever been in a Subaru or own one, you'll know what I'm talking about. The seatbelt alarm is obnoxious. Like... It's ridiculous. And it just beeps louder and louder and louder and louder until you ultimately die. Until you ultimately plug that thing up. Let's you know what? Let's do something fun because we're kind of off. Troy, one game I could never finish was Star Fox. You know, oddly enough, are we talking Star Fox 64 or are we talking like Super Star Fox for this Super
there
Nintendo?
We go.
Because did you beat him?
Mm-hmm.
Good. I don't usually do this. Oh, 64. Yeah, I've never really played that. Have you played it, Drew?
Yeah, I've never like when it comes to beating, like there's a lot of different ways that you can go. I've beaten like a few of the chains, but I've never beaten every single level on Star Fox 64. It's tough, dude. There's some tough like fly patterns and whatever, but I that was one of the games that I had growing up, so I spent a lot of time kind of farting around on it. There it is. There's that heart.
This guy says I beat this game with only 3 hearts on N64. Dang, bruh.
So did you like skip these like when the boss is done, like Just skip the heart container and just go right into the little crystal.
You just go right into that.
My name's Crystal LaRonda.
You go right into the warp. All right, listen, I don't often do this. I usually wait until the end. He said, yeah, this guy says, yeah, didn't collect them. I usually wait until the end of the stream because it's like my little, like my little prize at the end where I'm like, oh, like, Drew, we got X amount of subscribers. But what I want to do today, because we're so close to 1,900, we are at 1,894 subscribers. Thank you to everyone who has ever subscribed to this channel. We need 6 more on this stream to hit 1,900. So if you are not subscribed to the channel, help us out. Help us hit that goal of 1,900. And I'm going to, we're early in the stream, so I'm going to kind of keep us up to speed kind of as we go along. And, help us hit the goal. And ultimately, we're trying to go after 2,000. We're trying to hit the 2,000 sub marker.
Yeah,
and
man.
I've got it in my head. I've got it in my mind that we're going to get there by the end of October. So help us out. We appreciate you.
Order.
That's fine. I like tall orders. I like them supersized, baby. Did you ever watch?
I prefer a grande, but
Troy says, get the Rumble Pack out for her. Wowzer. Wait.
Seriously, dude. Yeah. She just confessed her undying love to us, but then also backtrack. Oh, speaking of backtracking,
hey,
she had to back it up because it was
You must.
She's stuck in she's got to guard the water temple, dude. Like, which if you think about it, like she can just be Link's side honey, like
yeah.
She can't leave the water temple. Like, I can do whatever I need to with Princess Zelda. And then, when she makes me mad, I'll just come and sleep on the couch over at the water temple.
Nothing wrong with a little hot honey.
Yeah.
Sean says, I beat Shadow only because I was watching a YouTube playthrough. Yeah. No shame in that game.
That's true. That is true. As the water rises, the evil is vanishing from the lake. Oh, that's fine. I thought that was like a narrator. But also, I'm glad that the water's coming back because it makes things easier, I think. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know how I know my wife is online shopping or something else? Because I get texts that are like, here's your one-time code for blah, 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 blah. And then
she's Shopify or Shop,
and
whatever.
then she's like, text me the code. No problem.
I mean, you don't have to use. I mean, I guess it's fine.
I like two-step verification, and they've made it so easy now with these new phones. Where I don't know how many years ago that started, but where it's like automatically plugs it in for you.
Sure.
This guy says Deku Nut is one of the best items. Troy says, I'm gonna read this without reading it first, Troy. So you get that. Troy, I'll give her some water in her. The Troy from the chat says, I'll give her some water in her temple if you know what I mean. Oh. This guy says, what left the claw marks on that tree?
That is a really good question. Because it's definitely not a water monster. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't think that's the owl either.
Sean says maybe Sheik has long nails. I don't know. But this is good. This is a good time, I think. Oh, somebody we're up to 1895. Someone subscribed. We really appreciate you.
Back in 1895.
We only need 5 more to hit 1900. Wow, what a journey this has been, Drew. Let's talk about
sex, baby. Let's talk about you.
Let's play a game. We didn't do this game last week, and I missed. I missed it. I really did. We're gonna play a little game. It's called One Gotta Go, where I list off 3 things, and Drew has to make one of them go away forever. Wiped off the face of the planet.
Yeah, it's gone. It's forever.
First up, Drew, one gotta go. Pizza, tacos, or wings?
Dude. Okay. Pizza is staying. That is, I am a child. That is my favorite food. You know, I love it. I could eat pizza all day, every day.
Yeah.
Now it's down between tacos and wings. And the most recent thing that I've eaten out of the two is tacos. And I am actually planning on making tacos tomorrow. So, so that I don't have to replan a meal, wings gotta go.
Yeah, so this guy says wings as well. So great minds think alike on the internet. Yeah, I don't know. That's tough for me. I would say, oh man, I think I would get rid of tacos. And I only say that because I wish I ate more wings. You know,
I wings are tough because I'm in search of the perfect wing, and it doesn't exist. Or it does. It's just very rare to come across where you have a nice crispiness without breading, a nice crispiness, but it's also like juicy and tender on the inside, and the sauce sticks to it. Not too much.
Yeah.
It hasn't like penetrated to make that skin soggy. Like, it's tough, man. It's really hard to find a good, good thing.
Before I read a suggestion from the chat for One Gotta Go, this guy says you're forgetting the fire arrow. Is that an accurate statement, Drew?
That may be an accurate statement.
What do you mean by that, this guy? Where is the fire arrow that he is supposed to get? While we're waiting on that response, Troy says, One Gotta Go, cheese, soda, or condiments.
Soda.
I knew you were going to say that, and that's how I feel about it. Also, this guy says back at the lake by the tree.
Okay.
The fire arrow. I agree. The soda. I don't drink a lot of soda anyway, so that one's really easy for me. I love cheese. Love it. I'll just eat a piece of cheese. I'll just go into the
same, dude.
Just grab me a piece of freaking Swiss and just throw it in my freaking mouth, chew it up, swallow it, and then later it becomes my poop. Or actually, lack thereof. I guess sometimes it stops me from pooping if I eat too much of it. Condiments also, dude, I had a hot dog during the week, and I gave it the trifecta, dude. I gave it ketchup, mustard, and relish.
You put ketchup on your hot dog?
Yeah, dude. You don't put ketchup on your hot dog?
No.
How is that?
No, dude. Ketchup does not go on a hot dog.
Really? A hot dog?
A hot dog.
Yeah, he said, back at the lake by the tree, there's a pedestal you stand on, shoot the rising sun.
Okay. Wait, I thought that was... Okay, yeah. I thought that was for the light arrows. I'm also trying to find me that sinker lure.
Ooh, that's cool. Hey, while you do that...
I gotta pay.
Oh, already?
I know, dude. It's bad. I'll be right back.
Just as a... I love that I'm just dragging that all over the ground. So that you're aware, if you're trying to talk to me, I don't have access to the chat. Seth and I live hundreds of miles away from each other, and we are trying to figure out some jazz by doing this. And we I feel like we've done pretty well, I guess. Where the hell is it, dude? I swear to God. There's a sinker lure around here somewhere, and I thought it was in this little river deal. You know what I mean? I don't think the guy gives it to you. I thought it was in this hole, pick up a rock or something, and then it's ta-da! You got a sinker lure. Maybe I'm thinking of another game or another Zelda game. But yeah, thank you. I will go back and shoot the sun. Shoot that sun right in his face. No. I want the biggin. I want that biggin. I guess it's fine. Probably just shoot it over this way. Doodly-doo. Bum, 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 bum.
Did you get it?
No.
Oh man, I needed that in my life. That was just something else. Wow, Drew. I mean, I'm really keeping up with this in real time. We have 1896.
Heck yeah, dude.
Yeah. So thank you.
1896.
In 1896, yeah, we are trying to hit 1,900 subscribers this morning, y'all. You could be part of that. We have 1896. We only need 4 more. That is freaking crazy. I never thought. Let's get a little nostalgic, and then we'll go back into one. Gotta go. Oh yeah, the live counter. There we go. That's kind of fun. I have the live counter up. Yeah, when we started this, man, I thought, did you ever think we were even going to get this far, man? Like, in December's 3 years since we started this channel.
I know, dude. And I mean, it's what's crazy to me is the fact that like we stuck with it. You know, and I don't want to like hate on us, but we both have a tendency to not abandon things, but it's like, oh, we're done, you know. Of course.
Yeah, we don't always stick to things, and I think that's not an us thing. That's just a most human thing, and especially something that's not giving you like that instant gratification.
Absolutely,
which this
dude.
does not for 99.9999% of people that start these channels. You get no gratification for the longest time. You could use the C up to cast more in the area you want over the Z target, says this guy.
Repeat that for me.
Got it. You can use C up to cast more in the area you want over the Z target.
Okay.
That's a hell of a fishing lure, by the way. That thing's got a way like.
And I swear to God, dude, there's a sinker lure that I actually need to get the biggest of the fish.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm only going to dick around with this for just a little bit longer.
That's all right. Let's play. Let's keep playing. One gotta go. We had the suggestion from the chat. Thank you very much. Let's. I'm gonna look at music here really quick. See if there's one that I think that Drew could. Okay, one gotta go, Drew. Pause. No, you don't. For the big fish. Okay. I think he's talking about the lure. Have you cast it at the fisherman yet?
Oh no, I gotta steal his hat. That's right.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
All right, Drew, one gotta go. Lincoln Park, Limp Biscuit, or Corn.
I listened to less Corn
Same.
as a kid, so they're gonna be the ones to go. Never would I get rid of Lincoln Park, dude. I love Lincoln Park.
Me too, man. R.I.P. Chester.
Yeah.
They were so good. I remember, dude, I had a shower CD player.
Okay.
And so I would pop in one of their CDs, and I would have it in the shower, and it was like, it was waterproof, obviously.
Damn
and,
it, son.
I'd be like, crawling in my skin, just singing at the top of my lungs. I remember one time my aunt was in town, and she was staying with us, and she kindly asked me to stop singing that in the shower. Did not appreciate it. I don't know. Not one of my finest hours, I guess. All right, that was not the best. It's so funny. I keep coming back to food because it's just so easy to relate to, I suppose. All right, Drew, one gotta go. Stranger Things, The Office, or Game of Thrones?
Office is staying for sure. Stranger Things.
Really?
Yeah, and I only say that because Game of Thrones only sucked during the last season.
Yeah.
Like for the most part, the show is really good. There's a lot of content there. It's It's good. It's a good time. Stranger Things, dude, it's very inconsistent. Like it's good. Like the story overall is good.
Yeah.
But like there's some very skippable episodes.
Oh, I mean, like the whole
All of season 2.
Yeah, she like runs off and like joins like a superhero gang, and she like slicks her hair back and wears a leather jacket.
Yeah. What am I doing wrong here, guys?
Yeah.
Well, that was just a total whiff.
I agree. Stranger Things, because I love The Office so freaking much. So much so that I was on an airplane yesterday and I watched The Office episode 1, season 4. It was a very short flight. But yeah, it was because that was the only season they had. It was like, oh, The Office, cool. And it's like season 4 of all the seasons. And it was the episode where Michael hits Meredith with his car. So it was good. It was like a must watch. This guy, sinking lure is after Link wins the piece of heart/golden scale.
Gotcha. Son of a
biscuit eater. All right, let's do a couple more here. We did Batman last time. I don't know if you'll appreciate this one or not, Drew. I don't know. One gotta go, Drew. Die Hard.
Okay.
Terminator 2 or Predator.
Predator.
Really?
I love me some Die Hard, dude. I watch it every Christmas. And I also love Terminator 2. It's I think my favorite Terminator.
Yeah.
You know, it's good.
Yeah. I think it's widely hailed as the best Terminator, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, dude.
I like Arnold Schwarzenegger Terminator as an ally more than an adversary. So that's why I like
I
two.
think it's because the Schwartz, it's, like he's not I don't want to say he's not a great villain, but I would rather him be a good guy. Like I like when he's trying to get that Turbo Man doll. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. I feel you there.
It's not the Puma, you know?
Matthew Hoffman says, never seen any of those three. Sweaty face. That you should be sweating right now, Matt. Obviously hang out with us, but later today, you should watch one of those three: Die Hard, Terminator 2, or Predator. I would say start with
Predator. Because it's the worst.
I do love that movie though. What does he say? Who's the one guy? He's like, What happened to you, Andrew? You used to have balls. I don't know.
Yeah.
Bad. That's a bad quote. Let's do one more while Drew struggles here. We're playing One Gotta Go. We are in pursuit.
Scruffy nerf herder.
We are in pursuit of 1,900 subscribers. We are currently at 1,897. We need a mere 3 more subscribers to hit that 1,900.
That's awesome.
So help us out. That would be so fun to hit that today. We can all celebrate together. One gotta go. Oreos, Chips Ahoy, or Nutter Butter.
Oh, Chips Ahoy. I mean, that's not even a question.
I know. The other one on this list was Fig Newtons. I already knew the answer to that.
Dude, I would rather have a Fig Newton than a Chips Ahoy.
Yeah, Chips Ahoy. I like the chewy Chips Ahoy. So if we're talking OG, I don't like those at all.
Yeah, even still, man, like it's not a good flavor for me. You know what I mean?
It's not the best chocolate chip cookie by not even close.
Yeah, give me a Famous Amos, dude. Like that's a bomb.com chocolate chip cookie, dude.
Talk about The Office. You remember that episode where Amos was in an episode?
Yeah, dude. He was famous for his Amos.
This guy says, stand in, and their name is literally this guy.
Yeah.
Stand in the stick out of the water and press C up to look where you want to cast.
Okay, I am using a. Okay, all right. All right.
Is this what you mean, this guy? Ben Elliott, you going for the big on? I don't know.
Yeah,
the big one? The big one.
I'm trying to go for like a big-ish one. You know, if I... Ooh, was that it?
How much medallions left, Drew?
Two medallions left. Just finished the water temple. Hell is this guy, dude? Seriously. Oh, is that you?
Press return where you want to cast.
Well,
I don't know what any of this means. Ben Elliott says, I remember him being fairly hard to get.
yeah. I can't even see where he is now, which is a shame. You know what I mean?
It's what is it? Just like the big fish?
Yeah.
That's him.
Is that him?
Have you caught a single fish?
No. No.
Lovely. This is just lovely. Nah, that's cool. It's cool. Let's do another one while you're doing this then. One gotta go, and this is breakfast edition. Pancakes, waffles, biscuits, and gravy.
Okay, someone asked me this question the other day, actually, and it was one of those where it's like, you know, pancakes or waffles. I love biscuits and gravy, and that may be the one that goes. But, dude, I love waffles. But if the choice is any waffle or Cracker Barrel pancakes win. Hands down, dude. They're the best freaking pancakes in the world. I had some this week.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, they were so good.
BS 2000 says waffles are superior.
Waffles are good. Any waffle. I will take any waffle.
Yeah, waffles.
Even the weird waffles that you get at like hotels or whatever.
Oh, that's the best breakfast item at a hotel because it's probably the most like fresh.
Yeah.
This guy says should be right at your feet.
Oh, come on, you little prick. You want it? You want it? You want a little lamina?
Check, coax him in there. Oh,
want a
he's not
lamina?
hungry.
Come on.
Yeah, the crunch and holding the syrup in the little holes. Yeah, I agree, 2000. I do tend to agree.
You're such a little bitch.
Did you play Zelda Ocarina of Time online multiplayer? I didn't even know there was an online multiplayer, so no. And honestly, we're trying to be purists. We're not speedrunners. We're not setting various goals for this. We're just beating the game as the good Lord intended. Just vanilla. This is just a vanilla run through where we're hanging out, we're talking about breakfast and whatnot. Drew, I forgot how good Cracker Barrel pancakes are until you said that. So buttery. You just smear all that butter.
There's like a crispiness to them, dude. And that's the thing, man. They put them big old globs of butter on there. They just melt right in. And like they give you the like bottle of syrup, which is so cool, dude. Like that's legit.
Yeah. I like little single serve syrups. This guy says just goofing off time. LOL. That's right. That is right. You know, in NZ, we sell meat pies at McDonald's. What? New Zealand?
Hell yeah, dude.
I'm going to assume NZ is New Zealand.
Yeah.
We sell meat pies at McDonald's. All right, I got to look this up. McDonald's.
Yeah, because I want to know if they're like the fruit pies, but with meat in them.
Ooh.
Dude, okay, let me just say this. McDonald's in other countries is way better than McDonald's here. Like, they have cool, innovative shit, and like, our stuff sucks, dude. Like, it's all the same crap.
Dude, they're literally showing meat pie. This is the combo. It's a meat pie with a fry and a Coca-Cola.
That sounds delicious,
and
dude.
it's square shaped. So you know how like your traditional pot pie is circular?
Yes.
This is square shaped. Get a
Nothing wrong with
pie,
that, dude.
yeah,
They're
dude.
probably easier.
Troy, I'm looking at it right now. This is actually fantastic, and I am going to post this in the Discord.
Come on, you little bastard! I swear to God, dude, it's right there. You see it, right? You see it.
Hopefully, this doesn't screw stuff up. Yeah, dude, this is. This guy says McDonald's is poison in the U.S. Yes, it is.
It is. That's why I refuse to eat McDonald's anymore. Refuse.
Don't right, I'm posting this into the Discord under general chat. Apparently, they serve meat pies at McDonald's in New Zealand. Here's the proof. Awesome. Troy, thank you.
Yeah.
That is a delicious looking meat pie. All right. How long are you going to freaking fish, dude? I mean, that's the fish, isn't it?
Yep, that's the fish.
And what does he give you?
A heart piece.
Oh my God, dude.
Bitch, dude, I swear to God.
This is just freaking... This is not any fun, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, of course, for you. It's not fun for me either.
I'm just kidding. It's totally fun. Come on, dude. Why? Why is he being such a little busy?
I don't know, man. He's pissing me off is what he's doing.
In New Zealand, we had a fast food place in the 90s that sold pies instead of burgers. McDonald's bought them and closed it down as it was much more popular in New Zealand. Wow. Huh.
You
can use the B button as reeling in. Apparently, that's the move. Use the B button while reeling in. The McDonald's brought them back in their stores in like 2015 after protest. Dude, I wonder if I can order that on like some sort of delivery service or something. Like, can we ship a meat pie across the world from McDonald's? Sean says, what does McDonald's taste like? Delicious goodness.
Garbage.
What?
It's garbage.
Dude, you know there's like an umami that McDonald's has?
Yeah, it's called salt. Well,
I love how the little guy just swooped in and there's that fake beef tallow, or maybe real beef tallow now. I don't know.
no, they don't use beef tallow anymore. They stopped that in the early 90s, maybe late 90s.
So we got a little tiny taste of that. No wonder it's so nostalgic. I still like a Big Mac, man. Like, I would eat a Big Mac. I just know it's not good for me, so I avoid it. I try, anyway. I can't tell you the last time I had a Big Mac, but the last thing I got from McDonald's was a fish sandwich.
Okay.
I love their fish sandwiches. I mean, I don't know. It's delicious. Sometimes I get two. I don't get any fries. I just get two fish sandwiches.
And an orange juice?
I don't get an orange juice. Is that from something?
Yeah, I think that's like our current president's standard order or something. I don't know.
That's funny.
I swear to God, I heard that somewhere, and like I'm sure it's probably wrong.
That's actually hilarious. Yeah. All right. Let's play. Are you gonna be fishing for a little while?
A little bit. I'm gonna give it a couple more tries, and then we will move on.
All right.
I promise.
This guy knows what's up. They said flip joystick left to right when reeling in. I don't know if you're doing that, Drucifer. Oh, is that what that? Oh, it gives a little jig, as they say in the fishing community. He does seem to like that.
Yeah, he does. See, now he's back to his little hump.
Little shit.
Yeah, exactly, dude. He's a son of a.
This is a new segment. We're going to move on. We're 8 minutes past the hour, and we are going to go to a new segment called What's Been Going On? All I want to accomplish with this segment is to talk about, what's going on with our lives. And I will start because Drew is desperately trying to catch this fish so we can move on in the game. Where to begin? I had a work trip this week. I sadly don't Z-target him, according to this guy.
It just gives me the direction to throw the lure.
Where to begin? I had a work trip this week. I sadly tried to, so I do a Monday, Thursday morning solo stream. And obviously with the work trip, I wasn't going to be able to do that. So I tried to do like a IRL, like, let's just chat kind of a stream on Monday morning on my way to the airport. And it was a disaster, by the way. I got a lot of spam in the chat. People were like, bro, wreck your car. Because I was driving. It was just the worst of the internet. But also kind of hilarious. But just further proof that is not my style. Anyway, I was gone all week, and it was just exhausting. I like it was like
Welcome
this.
to my world.
It was like this conference, and I had to sit. But at least you're moving around, dude. I had to like sit in this
Sure.
conference and like twiddle my thumbs. I will say they had great snacks. So I would like dip out and like go to the bathroom and like grab snacks before other people. That way I got the best snacks. So
Sure.
they had like paydays and like various candy bars and like
Okay.
rolled.
Been a while since I had a payday, bro.
Dude, they had some rolled golds, which are always my go-to. They had like charcuterie boards sometimes. Yeah, it was good. The snacks were top notch, so that was nice. So I just snacked a lot. Sat in this conference. We had a team build exercise, which was fine. I met some people and, you know, got to chit chat with some coworkers that I don't ever see and or have not ever met. But dude, I'm sure you can agree, Drew, when you go to stuff like that, like you're on the whole time and they plan your every freaking waking moment.
Yeah.
So you just don't get any time to relax or unwind. And it's just overstimulating. So overstimulating.
Big time.
And then on the last day, we had some customers come in and we had to like entertain. And while it was fine and I'm not complaining, everything's great,
We are lucky. Yes.
blessed, all that good stuff. It was just really exhausting. And so I'm super tired and I'm a morning person. And this morning I was very tired. I snoozed my alarm for about 20 minutes. I don't know if this helps. This guy says, cast up, cast toward him. Flick joystick when catch his attention. Use C upcast. Don't Z target him. I don't know. I know
Yeah.
Drew's getting secretly super frustrated with this.
Well, I'm getting like locked in. You know what I mean? Where it's like it's not that I'm mad. It's more of just like
Look at him. He came right to that thing.
I know, dude. And it's like, what? I mean, I'll take him too. I'll take either of you bitches. Just come at me, bro. Come get some. Come, take a bite.
Oh my
Nibble,
God.
nibble.
Seriously, they won't even bite it. Ugh. Dude, that sucks.
Yeah, man. Like that's
It really
That's
sucks.
the thing, dude. I swear I'm doing what I'm supposed to.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, I ate a lot of buffets this week also. I didn't eat great. I filled my... There it is. Dang it! I filled my gullet all freaking week, dude. And I'm just tired. I'm just tired. And then you come home and your family hasn't seen you all week. And there's a list of honeydew things to get done.
Yeah.
This guy says probably won't catch him now.
Yeah,
Dude, really? They were that good at like writing AI? Like they were that good at writing code back then that they could, if he comes at it once, it's not going to work for the rest of the day kind of a thing?
maybe.
Dude, this is rough.
Buster, dude. This
It's
is Buster.
super Buster. Dude, speaking of the opposite of Buster, reset area type thing. Yep.
Now I'm just trying to get a fish. You know, I guess it's futile.
Get your fish. Juicy fish. Precious. Nice and fat and juicy sweet.
We are sitting at 1,898 subscribers. Thanks, everybody who has subscribed. We are 2 away from 1,900. We are hanging out. We are playing Ocarina of Time. Drew and I are best friends, and this is what we do in our spare time. The difference is we now go live when we do it, and it's good. It's good.
We
It's
also
very-
hang out like outside of this too, but you know, or it's not like hang out, but like chat and stuff.
We talk all the time, and occasionally, like once a year, twice a year if we're really lucky, we actually get together in person.
Yeah, dude.
So speaking of work, that is where Drew and I met all those years ago. Fun fact, we've actually worked at 2 different companies together.
Yeah.
We don't currently
well,
work together.
The second one was very brief.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You left after like 2 months.
But we don't currently work together, but that's fine. That's for the best, really.
Yeah, because I don't know, man. Like we would slack off, but like we'd still get our work done. But it would just be like the two of us would team up, get our work done doubly fast, and then just like slack off for the rest of the time.
True that. All right, listen. While Drew reels this fish in, we just got another subscriber, Drew. I'm watching the live ticker, which I never do. We are at 1,899.
Who's gonna be number 2,000?
Who's gonna be number 2,000? So we can all celebrate together. I hope it pops up. If your privacy settings on YouTube don't allow people to see who your subscribers are, it's not gonna alert me in real time with your name. Yeah. But if it does, I will shout you out. So who wants to be number
19?
2? Oh yeah, 1,900.
Yeah,
I don't know why I said 2,000.
I got overly excited as well, and then I went, oh wait,
1,900. But yeah, still though, 1,900. You can be the 1900th subscriber.
Whatever.
If you want, if you were so inclined. All right, Drew. What's been going on with you besides playing this game and hanging out with me? What anything juicy, anything fun happened this week?
I mean, except for the Seth withdrawal, like, dude.
I know we didn't get to talk hardly at all.
Yeah, and I mean, it was crazy, dude. Like, I mean, it's fine, but I did realize how much I look forward to talking to you throughout the week, even if it's just for like an hour, on a day or what. And I know that like. God, how are we dating ourselves by saying we talk on the phone for over an hour?
Say more.
But no, man. Like I think I don't know. It was an okay week. Work-wise, it was fine. Nothing strenuous or whatever. I did have like a small existential crisis that it would have been great if I could have talked to you about it. I worked through it myself. But
like breathing exercises and like.
Well, actually, how I worked through it was I went to Cracker Barrel and got myself some pancakes.
Comfort food.
Well, and that's the thing. I was stressing, and I was like, you know what, man? I need some carb cakes. I need some pancakes in my life. I need some bacon. That's what I needed, and. It was great, dude. My hotel had one. Yeah, see, that's fine.
Nice. There you go.
It's about 5 pounds. Yeah, sure. Let's keep it.
What do you do with it? Do you eat it?
No, it goes into this little fish tank that's up at the front.
Oh.
The current record is 7 pounds, so I need something over 7 pounds to get anything out of this chode. You son of a...
Yeah, I don't know who said to cast at him, but that doesn't seem to work.
I mean, it does. You have to like hit this little honey spot or whatever, where you like steal his hat or whatever.
Sean, we did play Mario 64. You can actually watch us do that if you go to the Mario 64 playlist.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't technically beat Bowser, but we played the whole game. Got 100 stars. That was the goal. That was
steal your ride.
Ooh.
Whatever, dude. Whatever. Ass hat.
He's itchy.
Sure. Well, yeah, dude. He's
so wait. Did you? What was your crisis?
Okay.
Can you tell?
Yeah. Hang on. I'm clearly not.
I just ate a banana.
Yeah, I want to quit. Okay, there we go. So. As some of you know, I am like studying to do voice acting stuff. And for the most part, I started taking classes at the Voice Actor Studio in Las Vegas. And I virtually, I live nowhere near Las Vegas. But they had an announcement earlier this week where they're like, hey, we're going all virtual after the beginning of next year. So January 1, they're going all virtual. And it's fine. Like I attend my classes virtually. I do all of my ongoing sessions. Like I do that all virtually. There was this part of me that was like, I don't know, I kind of panicked because I was hoping that, okay, at some point I'm going to record a demo, and then that's going to be like, the training wheels are off, start auditioning for crap, and there you go. I don't know. I had this moment where I'm like, did I do something wrong? And I know that I didn't. Why would I have anything to do with any of that? But then you start to like kind of panic of like, what, am I making the right decision? Am I just being oh wait, I think I have to wait for the sun to come up.
Yeah, I think that's the way I read it.
So and also
we did not shoot the sun yet, Sean.
Yeah, I've been at it for let's see, when water fills, shoot the morning light. Okay, got it. I've been at it for a couple of months, and I do feel like I've learned a lot, and there's been some progress, but I also feel like there hasn't been any progress. And that I don't want to say that kind of scares me, but it does a little bit. Like, I want this to be my career. Like, I want in a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, I want to be able to quit my job and do this full time. I want to work in a creative space. And so I think a lot of that stuff, like there's concern, there's doubt, there's anxiety that goes along with any of this kind of stuff. And I mean, it's fine, but I don't know, dude. Also, to compound that, I took a intro to video games with Brett Mukai, who, if you know him, he does a lot in video games and anime for voice acting. And I actually today in I guess midday, I'm taking his day-long like boot camp course virtually. It's 7 hours of that, learning how to break into the video game world, which reality, you need like an agent and a lot more, I don't know, a lot more stuff than I have now. And also I just panicked. Also, I'm trying to figure out a boot stitch. That's the whole thing, man. It was so many things kind of all hitting at once that I just started to panic, And
you're just like, why are they switching to virtual only?
Yeah, I'm like, are they going to close the studio? Are they am I not going to be able to record a demo with them? Because like my hope was that I could go for another month or so. Like, they have a demo prep class in November, which you have to be like invited to. So it's like, oh, you're ready. Like, we'll prep for your demo. They have one in November. My hope was that I was going to be able to, prep for my demo, record that. You got the fire arrow. And then, that was going to be my thing. Like, I was going to have it ready to go before December. But realistically, it probably won't happen until like January or February. I just kind of panicked, dude. I was like, well, what am I going to do? Like, I was hoping I was excited to have the trip, to be that guy that like I get on a plane, I go to Las Vegas, I actually am in a physical studio, I get that experience, they record my demo, and then I wait for the couple weeks or whatever until it's done, and then I get it, and I'm just like so excited, and then I start like trying to book jobs, but in reality, I don't have a booth set up yet. I bought some PVC pipe and some moving blankets to get started on that.
That's fine.
I don't have a new, this mic is fine, but I need one that doesn't have like compression software built into it.
Where are you going right now?
I don't know. Hyrule Field.
Okay. John wanted to know.
Yeah. No specific direction. I think I wanted to do the Big Around Sword quest.
Oh, nice.
Which I forget where I was with that. I think I got to go talk to the builder.
We could all use a Big Around Sword when we're on our quests.
All right. I don't have the blue chicken, so I think I need to go back to the chicken chick.
The chicken
salad chick.
I want to go to the chicken shack and eat some chicken today. All right.
Yeah, man, that was it. And I spiraled. I had too many thoughts all crammed together at once. I'm still spiraling, if I'm being honest. because they're gonna have like a free Zoom on the 9th to like explain, and people can ask questions and whatever.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be there. I have a class at the same time, so
I'm sure they'll record it.
Well, I did befriend someone, which is so cool, dude. Like we were in the same ongoing class a couple of times, and we had like some side chats, and we were in I forget which one it was together, and then they were like, hey, do you want to like, hey, if you want to like, chat IRL, here's my cell phone number. And I was like, oh, hell yeah, dude. And so we've been like chatting back and forth, which is great. It's nice to have someone outside of you and my family to talk about stuff like this, because you have no idea what I'm talking about. Like you do, and you care.
Yeah.
But it's better to have someone that,
It's like, it's like talking to people about work stuff that don't work where you work. And there's nuance, and
absolutely
there's like things. By the way, Matt said, I believe, so back to the fishing for a second. I believe young Link is an 8-pound fish for a heart piece. Adult Link is a 10-pound fish for gold Zora scale.
Okay, that's right.
So,
and we never went fishing as a child. We might do that at some point. We might just like kind of do some heart piece hunting, or oh dang, son, what's going on, man? Oh, I think I might have.
Sean said, have you went to Gerudo Town?
I did, but I didn't have the long shot yet, so I just kept getting caught by everyone.
He wasn't long enough. So
it was story of my life, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not hitting the bottom of anything,
There's
Shook.
Get back, NLN.
You don't have to add the NLN.
I like
Just
that
for branding purposes.
I like it.
Okay.
Ooh, he's got a tight behind. Toits like a tiger.
Don't tell him. What the hell? This is when programming goes wrong.
Oh, dude, he went right on his head.
Voice.
Hey, you guys. It's messed up now.
You will be missed. What are you gonna do? Fight dust?
That's what he thinks he's about to do. He's about to fight this cloud.
Here it comes. Here it comes. And it's not crumbs.
What in the name of?
It's raining.
Wow.
Yeah, we are the ones that went down like a bitch.
Not chic.
Coming around.
Coming around town.
Evil
True.
shadow spirit.
Impa, the leader of the Kariko village, has sealed the evil shadow spirit in the bottom of the well. But the force of evil spirit got so strong, the seal of the well broke and it escaped into the world. I can attest to breaking the seal.
Yeah, dude.
I believe Impa has gone to the Shadow Temple to seal it again, but she will be in danger without any help.
Probably.
Impa is one of the 6 sages. Destroy the evil shadow spirit and save Impa. There is an entrance to the Shadow Temple beneath the graveyard behind this village.
Okay.
The only thing I can do for you is teach you the melody that will lead you to the Shadow Temple.
All right, let's see how many times it takes me to get this one.
Spam through this, because Drowsy Druid said, you guys ever look into the cut content for Ocarina of Time? There's some super cool stuff that I so wish was added. No, we have not.
I mean, I've... Nope.
Matt said, always wished you could see the creature while he did that.
The shadowy creature?
I'm going to assume so.
Yeah. Hey, that potato.
Bro, they're duetting right now.
Yeah, dude.
He with his harp, he with his ocarina. Hey, ocarina, ocarina, ocarina. Hey, ocarina, ocarina, ocarina. Hey, ocarina, ocarina, ocarina. Hey, ocarina. Hi. I don't know why we haven't made that joke yet. Drowsy Druid, first example. Originally, you were going to be able to equip each medallion to the bow for a different kind of effect. We could have had shadow arrows.
Dude, that's sick.
That is sick. That is sick. By the way, and the only reason why we're sitting at this is because I jinxed it by bringing it up. We're sitting at 1,899 subscribers. We literally need one more subscriber to hit 1,900. You could be the 19th hundred subscriber to this channel, and that would be really freaking crazy cool. So I want to celebrate.
Good. The actual F, dude. I swear to God. I thought I was supposed to go down to the bottom of the well to get something, right? Am I wrong in this?
You would think. I just want to celebrate 1,900 subs. Matt says, yes, but the save in polygons probably kept the scene from slowdown. Yeah. You are correct.
Wait, is it what time of day is it? I guess it's raining, so I don't have enough.
I think it's night.
Man.
I think it's nighttime. What do you think?
Well, all right, let's I forget what the sun song is. I forget what all these songs are. I was actually before I was playing it. Okay, right down up. Got it.
Also, Drowsy Druid said, also, if you look at the medallions for both the Forest Temple and the Water Temple, you'll notice that they still have designs from what they would have originally been, the Wind and Ice Temples.
Well, let's see.
Let's just...
Oh, yeah, the water definitely looks like ice.
Yeah, it looks like an ice crystal.
The red, like, I guess that could be wind. It also does look like a footprint, like a dragon footprint.
Yeah.
So I could see that. The forest, it kind of looks like a vortex of sort, like a leafy blow time.
All right, well, you do that. Let's switch it up. Let's have a new.
What's up, girl?
Let's have a new segment. That was what's been going on. I want to do something new today, Drew. Are you down?
Okay. Totally.
This segment is called Conspiracy Corner.
Okay.
All right, I had to let that play out.
I was like, we're still going on that. That's fine.
We really, really are. All right, Conspiracy Corner, Drew. I'm going to throw some conspiracies out there, and we're going to talk about them. How does that sound?
I like it.
Okay, first up, and I heard about this a few years ago, and I'm still perplexed. There's actually a lot of supporting pictures and whatnot I kind of believe it. First up on our Conspiracy Corner, Paul McCartney is actually dead.
Okay.
Are you familiar with this one?
Yeah. The whole I forget what album it's on, but he's like not wearing shoes when Abbey Road, I think.
Yeah. And he's walking in a different.
It's like, that happens when people die. They don't put shoes on corpses or whatever.
Yeah, and he's walking in a different correction. The claim is the real Paul died in 1966 and was replaced by a lookalike. Clues include backward Beatles lyrics and hidden messages on album covers. Also, I read that there was a Paul McCartney lookalike contest, and the guy who won, looks like dead on Paul McCartney, and that's who they claim replaced him when he died. And if you think about it, it's hard for us to conceptualize now because of the internet and the world's so much smaller, but back then the Beatles were larger than life.
True.
And apparently the British government thought that if people found out that Paul McCartney died, there would be riots or something. And so they decided they made the decision, and I'm sure the Beatles didn't want to stop that cash cow at the time. They decided to replace Paul with a Paul lookalike, and that's who's actually singing in Wings. So so the guy who's simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Yeah, that's not actually Paul McCartney. That is an imposter, if you believe the conspiracies. Drowsy Druid, on a side note, says that's why the challenges in Ganon's castle for the forest are wind-based, and the challenge for water is ice-based.
Interesting.
It is very interesting.
I like that.
let's move on from that conspiracy theory to another conspiracy theory, which is Walt Disney is what's the word? It's cryogenically frozen.
Yeah.
The claim is that Disney had his body or head frozen to be revived in the future. I believe this.
Now would be the time after they've destroyed everything.
I think perhaps after they've destroyed everything. You mean Disney has destroyed everything?
Yeah.
I believe this. I mean, Walt Disney was a man of the future. He probably thought that Epcot would someday have like a revitalization station.
Well, it needs something, dude. Like, it definitely needs like an update to what the actual future would be like.
Yeah, there's a charm there. They're doing some things. They're adding some rides. Drowsy Druid, what is the hilarious tidbit about this conspiracy? Hit me. We love conspiracy theories, or I do. I don't know if Drew does as much as I do, but I love.
I mean, I appreciate a good conversation, regardless of validity. So, hey, emo bro. Enjoy blueness.
Wow.
Dude, bro has got the shakes, dude.
Dude, he's got that, what's it called?
He needs that heroin.
What's it called when you don't ever see the sun? You get jaundice. He's got that jaundice, bro.
He's got that albinoism.
Ooh. You got an old mushroom. Drowsy Druid says, people say that Disney made the film Frozen to change the search options when people search Disney Frozen, so getting the movie rather than the conspiracy.
I do remember hearing that. Crap, am I supposed to like... Is this like a fresh thing? Crap, where am I going? Where am I taking this? Damn it.
That is fantastic, Drowsy Druid. That would make sense. I believe it. I'm going to consider it fact.
I think I have to take this to Kakariko Village, to a potion shop.
Potion shop. Matthew Hoffman said potion shop. And if you know anything about Matthew Hoffman, he's never steered us wrong on this channel.
Before I try, can I warp and the timer won't update? Like I could warp to the Spirit Temple or Shadow Temple and then like run through the graveyard and get to where I need to go? Or do I legit have to like hoof it?
No warp. No warp.
Crap, dude. I know I'm gonna screw this up because I didn't test run. Son of a... Oh, get out of here, dude. I didn't test run this, man.
It's all right. I believe in you. I believe in your ability to get this done. Next conspiracy. Stanley Kubrick filmed the moon landing. The claim.
Oh, yeah.
NASA hired Kubrick after 2001: A Space Odyssey because it looked too realistic. Apparently, Kubrick left Easter eggs about the theory in The Shining.
I believe that.
I'm team. I am team. We faked.
Oh crap!
I am team. We faked the moon landing. I know maybe that's controversial. I don't know. Sometimes I say things I don't think are controversial, and then people are like, "That's controversial," but I swear I mean no malice by saying that. I just don't think we did. I think it makes way more sense that we didn't go to the moon than we did, because of just how difficult that would have been, and the fact that we've never done it again. And I don't want to hear this crap of like, but
you bitch,
we cut the budget, and that's why we just don't spend as much. No, we spend more money. But I mean, I guess like with inflation and stuff. But like, dude, the amount of like minerals and things and like precious metals and things apparently that exists on the moon, like we would have already like chewed the entire moon up just to like, because if there's one thing I know about the human spirit is it's greedy. And if there's nothing
there to farm. You know what I mean?
Well, no, it's the opposite. They say that there is stuff there, like precious metals and things like that, are on the moon, like things that would be vastly and crazy profitable, especially in a time when space travel is being taken, private. I bet you anything
True.
we do go back to the moon, but we just go to the moon for the first time to get that money, baby. The Bean says no warp, but you can take the Lost Woods shortcut to Death Mountain and run down.
Well, already committed.
Drowsy Druid, I want you to elaborate. They say Wallace and Gromit did what NASA can't. And I don't know what you mean by that.
Wallace, do you know what Wallace and Gromit is?
Oh, yeah, of course, the claymation show.
Yeah.
I'm going to butcher your name. Kenny L. Dre? Am I saying that right? Kenny L. Dre? Hello. Yeah.
Son of a bitch, dude.
But
Jesus.
Anyway, I don't know if I believe the moon landing, but that I die. I'm not here to die on that hill either. I could be convinced otherwise.
I get that.
I really like this conspiracy theory, and if you're just joining us, this segment is called Conspiracy Corner, and we
I
are
don't know if this is the right freaking spot.
we are discussing. No, I'm Caniel Dre. No, I'm Caniel Dre. Caniel Dre Lewis. Am I saying that right though? Caniel?
Oh, damn it.
Caniel Dre? I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm not. All right, another conspiracy theory. Keanu Reeves is immortal. The claim
I could see that.
The claim historical paintings show Keanu-like faces throughout history. And I don't know about you, Drew, but this is pretty wholesome, and I hope it's true. I want it to be true. It has to be true. I have Drowsy Drew, and I have not covered the Mandela effect yet, but we can talk about it. Did you get it?
Okay. I did.
Oh, wow.
I did.
Look at you.
But I think strongest medicine I've ever produced. Okay. Potion will not work on monster.
Can I just call you Dre? You're Filipino. That's really cool.
That is cool.
I would love to go to the Philippines if I'm being for real. Matthew Hoffman, time to run it back. Oh, now you got to run it back. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I gotta. I guess I gotta run up to the Forest Temple to Shaky McShakerson.
Shaky.
I'm trying to remember. Oh, okay.
Oh my God! We just hit 1,900 subscribers. I literally saw it tick. I saw it literally tick.
Hell yeah,
dude! This is a big moment. This is very.
Yeah, get your button. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Wow. That is so cool. Hey, everyone. I don't know who the 1,900th subscriber was, but thank you to everybody.
Everyone
who has ever subscribed to this channel. That is
even
freaking...
the folks that subscribed a long time ago and don't watch us anymore.
That's fine. Totally fine. Just don't delete us. I love even numbers. 1,900. I love it. Here's to the next 100 where we hit 2,000. That's freaking fantastic. All right. Oh, it was you, Caniel Dre. You were the 1,900th subscriber. Well,
that's awesome.
Thank you so much.
That's perfect.
That is so freaking cool. We really appreciate you. And that is a shout out from the Philippines. Because Dre is from the Philippines.
Sick, man.
That is. Also, Drowsy Drew, it is from Scotland. Hello from Scotland.
Hell yeah, dude.
That is so freaking cool. All right.
That's I own like a few little, like a meter, a square meter, if you will, of land in Scotland.
Are you a lord?
I am a lord.
Wow.
I got sucked into that whatever it was. Here's the thing though, it was like, hey, help preserve our forest, and I'm like, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So
it was for a good cause.
It sure was. I don't think this is where the big dude.
I don't know what this means. Maybe you do, Drew. We've got the Remnants Storm Army right now. Got the Remnant Storm Army right now.
No, not ringing a bell.
Nope. The game is called Ocarina of Time, Dre. All right, let's go back into conspiracy theories. I got a little excited about that 1,900th subscriber. Thank you so much again. Let's find something good here. Nothing too controversial.
Really? I bet this is a Scarecrow event.
Birds aren't real. The claim all birds were replaced by government drones after the 1950s.
The birds work for the bourgeoisie.
I mean, I don't think they're all fake, but I could see a lot of them being fake. This time, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I could definitely see that being the case. This one's not that crazy, but could make for good conversation. Time travelers are among us. Old photos show modern people with cell phones or laptops. Some claim Keanu Reeves, Nicolas Cage, and Jay-Z are proof.
I mean,
I time travel could be very, very possible. I mean,
yeah, I think also it's tough because if you do time travel, all of us, like, the thing goes with you, so it's hard to, like, you know, recreate it or whatever. I guess, I don't know.
Now I want to know what this means. Drowsy Druid said, maybe don't look into what happened to Highland titles with offering land to people. I moved up to the Highlands as a countryside officer, and those Highland titles went a bit ... wrong.
Oh.
Huh. Interesting.
I mean,
is that another conspiracy? I don't know. All right, Adventurous. I love this game. Still my original N64 and this game. That is sick. Advantageous is the name. Yeah, I wish I still had my original N64 and a copy of this game. Yeah, Dre, you did subscribe, and not only did you subscribe, but you are our 1900th subscriber. So thank you. Oh, wow. We're up to 1902. Now this is
nice.
This is fun.
Now we're on a roll.
I really like watching the live ticker. It's very, very fun. You know, this is one. Here's another conspiracy. We simulation theory. We are reality is a computer simulation. We are all NPCs.
I mean, yeah, I think that's an interesting way to explain cognition and existence. And I mean, realistically, everything that's happening is just electrodes in our brain.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just little electrical firings that happen. That is perception. That is sensory. So, yeah, I mean, our brains are computers.
Back to you being a lord.
Yes.
Drowsy Druid. They basically offered people land. People came up to try and take/use their land that was like 1 foot in length, and it made for some wild stories, like a guy who started a forest fire.
Oh my God.
You were
that's
part of that.
awful.
Wow, Drew, you're part of the problem.
Yeah, I guess I would never use the land. I wouldn't, you know what I mean? Like, maybe I would like try to visit it. I would rather just visit the forest.
He's backpedaling.
You know?
Next thing you know, he'll
seriously.
be charging taxes on his 1 foot to all of the forest creatures who live there. Sheriff of Nottingham.
I think I have more than, I think, like, I don't know, 4 feet or something. I don't know. Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry that I own some of your land.
Well, no, apparently it turns out they were not legit. They were just for fun and non-legally binding, but people took it way too seriously. That is really funny, actually. That's like when people buy a star.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
And that's fine. That's cool. But, like, who owns the stars, man? And what about this thing? We're kind of on the topic of conspiracy theories. What about this news report that shows this, like literally looks like a space, it looks like a spaceship. Like something straight out of, like, Battlestar Galactica or something that's, like, barreling towards Earth. And they picked it up on that new telescope. What's it called? The Hubble telescope or whatever.
The Hubble?
Hubble? I don't freaking know, dude.
No, I thought it was something different. Like one of the things that we sent out into the world or whatever.
Yeah,
or into the space.
But dude, it looks freaking wild. The spaceship headed toward Earth. It's
like
looks pretty wild, dude. It looks.
I mean, that's cool. I think. I don't know. I mean, based on everything that we know about aliens, which is nothing, but like from sci-fi or whatever, like what would be the reason that they're coming here? Either to connect with us and learn from us, which is what I think we would try to do. It's sort of like the Star Trek concept.
You would hope that we would have such good intentions.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh,
the James Webb telescope, is that
there? It is.
Yeah,
I think that's
that was Matt Hoffman. All right, back to you being a lord, Drew. Drowsy Druid. Someone tried to make an outhouse on the 1 foot of land and dug like 30 meters into the ground and got stuck in their own hole for an entire weekend. Thank God no one used it whilst they were stuck.
I mean, they would deserve it.
Well, that was a fantastic story, Drowsy Druid. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
Now Drew knows he is not a lord. So for all of you out there who was calling him Lord Drew, don't do that anymore. It's not legally binding.
Yeah, that is a shame. That bums me out like a little bit, but it's fine. Really the only thing that I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna move that like certificate or whatever that I have.
Are you just gonna throw it away now?
No, I'm not gonna throw it away. I'm gonna keep it as a reminder that I have been fooled before.
There we go. New segment. It is 10 till the top of the hour. We are going to talk about something that I think is awesome and nostalgic. And this segment is called The Internet Made Me Do It.
Okay.
There's a list in front of me of stupid things that we all did because the internet said to do it. And we were dumb, young, and full of rum. Yeah, let's talk about weird social media fads. Do you remember the mannequin challenge?
Yeah, I do.
This was around 2016, which doesn't feel that long ago, even though it's 10 years ago. The mannequin challenge. I think that's where you froze in time, like you just paused and hit the pause button, and you just stood there.
Yeah, it was like planking. That was around that time as well.
Yeah, planking is another one on my list, but
sorry.
No. We've talked about planking before, so I didn't want to bring it back up.
Yeah, sure.
Strange. Here's some strange gaming trends. This one, I'm only gonna bring this one up because I know Drew still does this. Pokemon Go mass gatherings.
It's been a long time since I've been to a Pokemon Go mass gathering.
I remember when the game first came out, and that's what you would do. You'd go to everybody would gather at gyms.
Yeah,
but you know what? The silver lining was that it made people who might not otherwise walk around and sightsee and stuff do those things. Yeah. I thought it was a really positive thing.
Social experiment.
Yeah, it really was. Yeah, that was something on the.
You got any cool stuff in here?
I mean, dude, I think this is still going on. The internet made me do it. Fortnite dances everywhere. 2018.
Ugh, I know.
And everybody was doing all the Fortnite dances, the various Fortnite dances, which I may or may not have been guilty of.
Oh,
on occasion.
Oh, you flossing?
I tried. I mean, I definitely didn't succeed, but I did my best.
I remember one time when I accidentally dabbed, and I was so disappointed in myself. Yeah, dude. Oh God.
The internet made me do it. Grumpy cat memes. R.I.P. 2012 to 2019. That had a long shelf life. I mean,
it did. People love cats, dude.
You still see that sometimes too. I mean, 2019 might be, a stretch. What else did the internet make us do? fidget spinner mania.
Fidget spinners.
Did you have any fidget spinners?
No.
It's 2017. That's crazy to think that's been that long since the fidget.
Are you not going to run back? Am I going to have to like...
Drowsy Bruins. So they hit the emergency stop button and caused the ferry to stop. Oh, I believe it.
Yeah.
Oh, no, back up. He said Pokemon Go story quickly. Out here, there are a lot of ferries to the island. Someone got so fixated on Pokemon Go that when they saw a special water Pokemon whilst on the ferry trip, they hit the emergency stop button and caused the ferry to stop.
Oh my God.
That's incredible.
That is excellent.
That's dedication, really.
It is. I remember, at one point I was definitely trying to do it while driving, and not that I was driving, but like I was trying to play it while in the car as a passenger, and like they wouldn't let you do it. And then eventually they're like, okay, I guess we'll let you do it, but you have to like confirm that you're a passenger. Like, yeah, but it's still hard to like catch them on while you're going 60, you know? Where am I going again?
Dude, I mean, the internet made me do it. Crocs with socks. I mean, I've been doing that for the longest.
Ugh, I don't even own a pair of Crocs, dude. I refuse.
Well, if you ever decide to pick some up, they are very comfortable. They're, I think they started as like gardening shoes, which makes a lot of sense.
No, they started as a shoe that was not doing very well. And then the film Idiocracy was looking for a shoe that looked sort of futuristic, but also kind of crappy. And so they put those in the movie, and they blew up overnight and became sensation that they are now.
That's funny. Here's the thing. I like Crocs, but they are kind of expensive. And that's like kind of what keeps me from buying more of them is like I just don't want to spend like $60 on a pair of like...
Oh, God, no.
Like squishy shoes.
No way.
The internet made me do it. The Harlem Shake. I never did that, but I do remember the trend, 2013.
I recall it, but I did not do it myself. Anything dance related is not something that I left all my dancing in high school. College, maybe a little bit, but...
Matt Hoffman wants to know if you are going for progression or more sword quests.
This, I think... I have the Bigoron piece, the blade, the broken part or whatever. I think at this point I need to take it to the big ass dude and then be like, hey, here you go. And then he's like, oh, my eyeballs. So I'm hopefully gonna try to maybe get the sword today.
I like that.
If not, then that's okay. Because I know it's another timed situation. But I also can't remember if I have to go back to his little hidey hole or if I have to go to the top of the mountain.
Let's do one more, and it's only because I want to know if you did this. The internet made me do it. Food trends, whipped feta pasta trend.
Okay, is that the one where you put like a brick of feta and then like tomatoes and stuff, and then you bake it and then you throw noodles in or something? Was it that?
I don't know.
Because I never did. If that's
that's what this looks like.
Okay, yeah, I didn't. There's a lot of food trends that I just wasn't like down for.
Yeah, I don't think I ever did that one. Okay, we are going to keep going. Matt says top of mountain.
Okay, but he's here. You know what I mean? Like, am I'm not discounting it, but I'm gonna.
You're just gonna see if you pull it out what he does.
Okay, yeah, nothing. Got it.
If you whip it out.
That's
all right,
fine.
top of mountain. I'm gonna mute my mic and check on something really quick while you continue to progress here, Drew, and then we will get into. For all you fine folks at home, we are going to get into another segment, so stay tuned. I personally will be back in 2 seconds.
Okay. I don't know what he's doing, but I'm sure, I have a feeling it's probably family related, you know? Or he's got to poop and he doesn't want to admit it, which, I mean, everybody poops, okay? It's fine. All right. Top of mountain. You know, the thing that bums me out, and I apologize to everyone watching this, I'm not great at remembering things. See, here's the thing. I play this game once a week, And there was also a point where I like took a week off for personal reasons. A, I was exhausted, and B, I actually ended up getting a cat that weekend. It's a long story, but she's adorable and I love her. Her name's Lydia Dietz. I will share pictures at some point on the Discord. I think Finn's the only one that I have 3 cats. I know I have a problem. Finn Mertens, or Finn the Human Boy, Oliver Queen, and then Lydia Dietz now is the new addition. But yeah, so anyway, as I was saying, my problem is I forget a lot of stuff in between when we're playing and when we're not. And also it's been a very long time since I've played this game, and I'm trying not to cheat. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying for this to just be a legit memory experience. Obviously, you guys can help out as much as possible. I'm totally fine with that. But all right, I'm at the top of the mountain. Here he is. Look at that ass, dude. Look at it. Oh man, I got a trouble. Okay, speak.
My brother opened a new store, making Goron Blade store. However, I'm better at making blade.
Yeah, I'll bet you are, dude.
Praise me for my skills. I'm not lying, I promise.
All right. Well, how about this? This is what you gave him, and it broke, dude.
Well, that broken knife was surely my work. I really want to repair it, but because of yesterday's eruption,
what kind of eruption are you talking about?
my eyes are irritated. Oh, there's fine eye drops in Sword Domain. You can find them.
Okay. Please go get the eye drops. Sure. Okay. I don't remember what the Zorda thing is, but
Did you get it?
Yeah, sort of. I got the next. It's a breadcrumb quest. So you got you got a lot of little fetches.
Matthew said Goron inside the city is Meta Goron. The one on top of the mountain is Big Goron.
Yeah, one in the city's a bitch. Okay, A down.
Okay, Drowsy Druid says, is it true that in Eagle Freedom Land, which I'm assuming is America, you can get any kind of food in a squirt can? I hope that is like the lore of America around the world. What foods do we have in a squirt can besides cheese, Drew?
Well, okay, so there's cheese, like frosting. I did. You can get like tomato paste in like a squirty tube, which I prefer because sometimes I don't need to use a whole ass can. And then let's see, what else is in a squirt? Butter is in a squirt tube.
Really?
Ew. Oh yeah, dude. You squirt butter. It's like what is it called? It's like that. I can't believe it's not butter crap. You know?
Really?
Yep.
I just typed in food you can get in a squirt can. The first thing is a Reddit post that says what food gives you the squirts. So that's perfect.
Okay, well then that's Taco Bell, Arby's,
Shortcut froze over as adult.
Oh crap. Son of a bitch. I'm sorry, everyone. I was trying to go into the freaking temple. That's not where I need to go at all. I need to get. Wait, where do I need to go?
And then all it wants to do is pull up squirt, like the drink.
I like a different kind of squirt.
That. Yeah. All right. Let's move away from the internet made me do it.
Here we go.
And we are going to get into.
Damn it.
A new segment.
That's what you're saying.
It's
the entrance froze over. So I got to go to the forest and go that route. Or I mean, I guess I could. I got to take off my boots.
It is 3 minutes past the hour, and the segment is Inventory management. The segment is called Inventory Management. We are now going to choose something off of our respective shelves. And we are going to say why we think this item is cool and worthy of our limited inventory slot. Bear with me for 1 second.
Look at that ass. What kind of shorts is he wearing? Jesus. It's like a highlighter threw up on pants. I knew it. I was kind of going at a little bit of an angle.
These are running shorts. I have to be highly visible when I'm running in the street.
Well, yeah, dude. You're like hecka's in the AM, bro.
Okay, so this is I don't know. I put myself on the spot, even though I'm the one that prepares these segments. I have a lot of books and things, but I also like what do you call? I think you call them like tchotchkes, like little trinkets and stuff.
Trinkety trinkers.
I have this little. Well, he's not little really, but it's a water buffalo.
Okay.
And when my grandfather passed away, he had a bunch of like weird stuff like this, and my mom was just gonna donate it to Goodwill, and I was like, no, Mom, that looks like a little hand carved thing. I just like stuff like this, like weird, again, tchotchkes and whatnot. I have some geisha dolls that my great aunt bought in Japan when she was living there in like the 1950s with her then husband, who was in the Marine Corps. Are
they Hina dolls?
No, I don't know what that means, but they're just like they're like G.I. Joe sized geisha dolls. I don't know.
Okay, Hina dolls are typically they're like set in a display, and they have like very elegant and intricate clothing, and then their faces are like hand painted.
Yeah, that's what that is. Yep.
Okay.
I have one of those.
That's awesome. As a huge fan of the anime and manga, My Dress Up Darling, that's really cool.
Yeah.
You friends with Gojo.
It's pretty cool. I like that. I also have and you know what? I'm going to get him down. I think it's time to bring him back. 1 second. I keep walking off, but it's okay. It's all in the pursuit of good content. Here we go. Hang on 1 second.
Sure. I mean, I guess it's like in the pursuit of, heyo hoarder. Crap. Where am I going? Okay, I gotta go to Zoro's domain.
What's funny is I always try to hide like my pant choice. And so it's funny that I literally showed my ass. Matt said, I wish I had Link's inventory system. This is another little tchotchke, if you will, but Drew actually 3D printed this for me. I painted it, and he at one time was our, and could be again, our channel mascot. This is Cthulhu, or what did we call him before? It was Cthulhu or something like that?
Something like that, yeah.
But we were really trying to establish a channel mascot. And this is on brand because it's spooky season, so...
It's true.
Bow down to me.
Thanks, Batman.
Worship me. I'm Cthulhu. All right. Yeah, that's what's in my inventory, Drew. I don't know what's in your inventory as you get swept
as I get
into the
swept away.
Undercurrent.
It's totally fine. Well, I mean, there's a lot of things in my inventory. I will, and just because I'm, at my desk, I will stick to deskial items.
Desk tchotchkes only.
Desk tchotchkes only for right now. But we'll do a new and an old. The new edition is. Hang on, I don't want to get hit by them rocks. New edition, Nuka-Cola Grape from Jones Soda. Got a 4-pack of it, and the 4-pack is in my display in like the Fallout section. But I don't know. I just love it, and it sits right over here so that it's in clear view. So that's the new, and then this isn't like super old, but I definitely got it when I was working a job that I hated. This is fine.
Everything's fine.
This is fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, he's helped me through a lot of terrible times, but he's always on my desk. He hangs out with Mordecai from regular show.
That is so wholesome. That is so wholesome. That is what's in our inventory. Tell us, what is in your inventory? And honestly, this is a good time to plug our Discord. If you get, if you jump on to our main channel page, you can find our Discord link, and you can throw what's in your inventory up on the Discord. And actually, I think if I do this, it might share. Yeah. The link tree. So there's our link tree. I just posted it into the chat. It like quadrupled for some reason. So you have 4 times the likelihood of being able to find it and click it and join our Discord. By the way, we are sitting at 1,902 subscribers. So we surpassed 1,900 subs today on this stream, which is pretty fantastic. We are now on the road to 2,000 subscribers, and it's all thanks to you all. We also do have a members. You can hit the join button. You can become a member of the Save Scum crew, and you will get a nice little badge, and you'll get some cool little emojis for the chat, if you will. It is 99 cents to join, and I think it's worth it, Drew, because
I agree.
It's just kind of cool.
No, it's not in the right spot.
So if you love this channel, you love this stream, hit that join button. We would really, really appreciate it. That is what's in our inventory. The segment of the next several minutes is going to be. I want to end on therapy, so we'll do that later. Let's, kind of in the vein of conspiracy theories. This segment is called "Science Says, But I Don't Believe It."
Okay.
These are some facts that science claims is real, but I'm not convinced.
Sure.
So let's get into this. First up, bananas are berries, but strawberries aren't. Fact.
Right, because the seeds are on the outside.
Fact. Botanically, bananas are berries, but strawberries are not. Why? It's hard to believe.
To the rose family?
Everything you learned about fruit in 3rd grade is wrong. Okay.
Same thing about tomatoes. Tomatoes are a fruit. I think cucumbers are also berries.
Why are bananas berries?
Because they have seeds inside of them. Like think about it this way. If you cut a banana in half, not long ways, but like across, and you look at it, there's what look like little seeds all kind of spotted around. It kind of looks like one of the medals, the medallions. If you do the same thing to another berry, like a blueberry, it has that same kind of setup, that same kind of look. So it's like a long berry. Same thing with the cucumber. You cut it in half, it looks the same way. It's got those seeds in the middle.
Yeah.
It's a long shaft.
Oh. Wow. That is long. That takes up the whole frame. Drowsy Druid, back to inventory management really quick. Okay, in inventory management, some very divisive topics. 1, do you go A to Z? And if so, A, do you put the after the rest of the title? And B, if you do go A to Z, what do you when you get more? What do you do when you get more stuff? Basically, they're saying, how do you organize your inventory?
Yeah, I typically it's alphabetical. For example, my bookshelf, I have everything alphabetical by author's last name. The only problem is there's a lot of inconsistency when it goes to the books. So I think I'm going to separate them a little bit and have ones that are more the same together and then ones that are smaller together. Cause it's too much. Okay. So I have to go to Lake Hylia and I would need to run across the field. Okay. So
here's something science says, but I don't know if I believe it. You are probably made of stardust. Fact, most atoms in your body came from stars that exploded billions of years ago. I mean, I guess I believe that. I actually subscribe more to we are like clones of aliens. Like
We are the world. No.
I don't know. Sorry.
That's all right. Just do your thing, dude.
Dude, I'm just doing me all day, every day. Things that science says and I don't believe. Spit contains a tiny amount of blood. If you bit your tongue or your gums bleed, microscopic blood mixes with your saliva. Basically, you're swallowing a cocktail of spit and blood sometimes. Duh. That's a stupid fact that I should never have read.
I mean that is a duh situation. I mean, you know.
Yeah, this segment sucks, and I am guilty. Your brain is mostly fat. About 60% of your brain is fat. I think this segment, let's rename it to Weird Facts.
Okay.
Hang on. We're updating. Weird Facts. Weird Facts. Your memories are lies. Neuroscience shows that most memories are reconstructed and often inaccurate.
Because when you remember something, you're not remembering the actual event. You're remembering the last time you remembered it. So that's why our memories have a tendency to slowly fade.
Wow, which is really sad, actually. We're all just forgetting everything that happened in real time. Speaking of that, we are losing 1 to 2% of our brain power per decade.
I believe that.
Brain volume and certain cognitive abilities decline naturally over time. Which that is interesting. What are we doing right now? You know how much of this game I have not paid attention to? And
like most of it.
Well, it's not because I don't love the game, because I do. What's interesting about what we do on this channel, and we talk and we screw around, and I'm not the one playing the game, is it's more about the ambiance for me than anything. It's the music. It's the little tidbits of visualization. But in terms of like what is Drew doing and from frame to frame, I have no idea. I know he's doing something with to get like an upgraded sword. And he's running around fetching things, if you will.
Yes.
This one makes sense to me. If we're talking about weird facts, sleep cleans your brain. During sleep, your brain flushes out toxins through cerebrospinal fluid. That makes sense to me because when I'm just done, I do wake up feeling like I've hit the reset button, which I think is probably the definition of slumber.
Sure.
So that one doesn't surprise me, but it is a weird fact.
Here it is.
I will.
Doesn't have any preservatives. You frockin'.
We're gonna rename. Yeah, weird facts. I gotta rename that one. All right, let's keep going with weird facts. A weird fact: plants can hear. Certain plants can respond to vibrations and sound. Huh. Very interesting. I wonder what plants can hear.
All of them. They're listening all the time.
What was that M. Night Shyamalan movie where it was like, I think it had Mark Wahlberg was the main character. Yeah, and it was just like that's kind of like what it was about. It was the wind. Yeah, like it was like nature responding to humans sucking, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Man. Wow. Apparently tomatoes have been shown to grow roots towards the sound of running water.
Interesting.
Oats and corn react to the vibrations of caterpillars munching on their leaves by producing defensive chemicals. Some plants respond to specific sounds like the vibrations caused by buzzing bees, by increasing nectar production, or opening flowers. So essentially they are jizzing for the bees.
I mean, I do too.
Hey. Weird fact. Your eye poop is a thing. Sleep in your eyes is actually a mixture of oil, mucus, dead cells, and bacteria, and jizz. That last
Jizz in the eye.
jizz in your eye, jizz in your eye. I'm gonna jizz in
I
your
got
eye.
the jizz in my eye. I got the jizz in my eye.
BS 2000 says, coming back to the stream, I'm craving Cracker Barrel now.
Hell yeah. And okay, I will add this though. I got the like grandma's sampler or whatever, and it comes with like a slice of bacon, a puck of sausage, and a piece of country ham. I was like, nah, I'm not getting the ham. I'll just take an extra piece of bacon. I should have just gotten 3 pieces of bacon because their sausage kind of sucks. It's like ham flavored sausage. It's not great.
What did you call that though? It was the what, Grandma?
Grandma's sampler, I think. Grandma's sampler breakfast.
You do like to sample grandmas, don't you?
Hey, dog. Hey, grannies need love too, dude. But no, it was you get a piece of bacon, a sausage thing, a slice of country ham, and
I love country ham, dude.
Yeah, dude, and then I think it's like 2 eggs, 2 pancakes, and then a side, which I got that hash brown casserole because who doesn't love that hash brown casserole? And I also got a side of their fruit as well. So good, dude. Such a good meal, man. And like when I went in, it was awkward because I was table for one, and I was surrounded by families of people. Just damn it, I was really trying to avoid that. Just families, just loving each other, but wholesomely.
Yeah.
And
in a country sort of way.
Yeah, dude. And I was just, it's like, well, look at me, my sad ass all alone. And it was so quick, dude. I also felt really bad for my waitress. Both of us had like a layer of awkwardness.
Yeah.
And it was just bad, dude. It was bad, and I felt bad, and
I'm gonna say something perhaps controversial. I think the Waffle House is better than Cracker Barrel.
I think the Waffle House has more to offer from a breakfastial experience. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it, dude. I don't think I'm gonna freaking make it.
I am a big Waffle House fanatic. BS 2000. Oh man, yeah, sausage is lacking there, but you ever have the meatloaf? They're definitely banging. I have had their meatloaf, and it is bang-a-rang, bro. It is...
Damn it. I knew it.
It is...
Yeah, I'm not going to make it, dude. Son of a bitch.
It's bang-a-rang, dude.
Son of a bitch, dude. I have to go all the way back to that effing...
That does suck. That really sucks. Yeah, Waffle House, though, I mean...
I guess it just... What the hell? Aw, dog.
Did it take you even farther? I know, dude. Sometimes...
It took me all the way back to Zora's Domain. So I have to get a new effing frog, take it all the way back to the lake, and then all the way back to the thing.
Oh my
So
God,
we're gonna
dude.
chuck it in the ucket bucket.
Yeah, dude. F that. Let's wrap up this weird facts with this one. Toenails keep growing after you die.
Right.
Technically, your skin dehydrates after death, making nails and hair appear longer, giving people a still growing illusion.
Yeah, I get that.
That is a weird fact. Yeah, Drew, what's next on the docket here? What do you obviously you don't want to redo this. You don't want to do the frog thing again.
I'm headed to the Shadow Temple.
Oh, nice. BS 2000 Waffle House better than Cracker Barrel breakfast wise, but both have different experiences. You get the whole shop candy store experience. That is correct.
Yeah, and that was a pretty nice situation. I got to try the Hershey bar that's, I don't know, like not awful. Like it's like the original recipe of Hershey bar or something like that. And it was good, dude. Oh, what am I doing? No, stop it. What are you doing? Shameful. It was way better than like the ones that you just get at the grocery store, Yeah.
Good time. Yeah. Is this how you get into the Shadow Temple?
Pretty sure.
Let's stop just before, just as you're getting into the Shadow Temple. and that
Okay.
way we can start a fresh stream with a fresh temple. So fresh and so clean. But I do want to end this with one last and final segment before you get into this, with a couple of closing notes here. This segment is called Game Therapy, where we use the lessons that we learn in Ocarina of Time, and we hopefully can apply them to be better human beings. And first on the list of ways we can be better is the journey starts when you leave the forest. Link couldn't fulfill his purpose until he stepped out into Kokiri Forest, his safe zone. In life, comfort keeps you small. Growth starts when you dare to outgrow the world that once protected you.
That's deep, dude.
It is deep. Hans, we do not play Tears of the Kingdom currently, but we have in the past. Go check out those videos. Not saying we won't ever play it again.
True.
Next up
I
on
need
the
the lens of truth.
Next up on the list of game therapy from Ocarina of Time.
Ocarina Williams.
Listen, don't let every voice control you. Navi means well, but sometimes she won't stop saying, hey, listen. In life, advice is everywhere. Learn to separate helpful guidance from the noise. You get to choose which voices guide your next step. That's very good.
That's deep, dude.
You shouldn't take advice from stupid people.
Fairy that is really pissing you off.
Yeah. And last but not least, on lessons we can learn from Ocarina of Time and apply them to our own life, grief is part of the quest. The Deku tree dies, Zelda vanishes, and the world changes forever. In life, loss doesn't mean failure. Sometimes it's the beginning of a deeper purpose. Healing doesn't erase pain, it gives it meaning. And with that, Drew, we have done it again. We have gone live. We have been playing Ocarina of Time. We will continue to play Ocarina of Time until we beat Ganondorf. Today, we talked about a wide array of things. We talked about toxic traits. We played some games. One got to go. We talked about conspiracy theories, and we wrapped it all up in a bow with a few final parting words of wisdom, game therapy, things we can learn from Ocarina of Time. We also, Drew, in case you forgot, surpassed 1,900 subscribers to this channel, which is insane considering we have only been doing this for just shy of 3 years. We are just growing, and we have never grown faster than we are growing right now, and that is all thanks to you all. We are going to end the stream at 1,903 subscribers, so if you're not subscribed, hit that sub button. It is for free. We go live every Saturday together, and then I have a solo stream on Mondays and Thursdays. If you're feeling saucy, if you're feeling an extra nostalgic love for this channel, you can also join the Save Scum crew by hitting the join button. You get some little goodies, and it helps support the channel financially. Anything to add, Drew, before we send these fine folks on their way?
It's okay to use a walkthrough. Because sometimes you forget how to do something, and you realize that you need the lens of truth. You need to go back in time to look back on yourself and recall something through a new lens of hindsight or truth. So we got to be a kid again.
Do it. And with that, we send you all on your way. Thanks again for being here. We will see you next week.
Later.